For people, welcome back to another episode of the See It Through My Eyes channel. I'm your host, Richie, here with the camera woman, Erika,
Hey.
Finland,
Hey,
and we are missing our fourth member. Only three of the
it's
three
three
fourths.
fourths.
Three fourths is here, but we miss him, and he will be also sharing his part of the video at the end of this video. So, yeah. But today's topic is going to be what we are grateful for in this past year. Now, before we start that, I want to first
Oh, jeez.
put my cousin on
I already
blast.
see you looking at me.
A
Looking
year
this way.
a year ago, she joined us as a guest before she eventually became an official member at the start of this year. But it was a year ago when you accepted my invitation to come on as a guest, and I want to give you a minute or two. All right, start counting, only a minute or two, to tell me how you feel and reflect
Hang on, let
about
me
your
get my
time.
speed timer.
Oh yeah, he's going.
Yeah, I think I might
Yeah,
need
that's
more.
why he gets hired for that.
I
Wow.
heard that speech.
Well, how you feel? Jeez. Wow. Um, I don't want to cry. But
Get to the point.
if I think about like where I was when I started to now, I feel like such um an improvement of all like the aspects of my life because I was going through a difficult time back then. So I'm barely like I can say like growing in a lot of aspects, like mentally, emotionally wise. So I just want to say that I'm thankful for you, Richie, for offering me here like an opportunity to kind of use this as a platform to do a lot of my expressions and whatnot. And thankful for the whole group also. Ian, Jesus,
You're welcome.
Omar, everybody that's been on the show since I've started. Um, whether you were a guest or not or whatnot. I've always felt comfortable coming here and like sharing my feelings. So for that, I'm grateful for, and yeah, and I'm glad I accepted. I was really scared at the time when I was like accepting to fully come on board, but I now I think to myself like why like I don't. I mean, I guess granted I can see why I was scared, but it was the push I needed, Richie. So
Hang on, you're almost at 2 minute mark.
oh my God, you're actually timing.
Yep, like, hang on, 55, 6, 7.
And I love you guys.
Nine.
I love
Got
everybody
it.
that's
All right, that's
listening.
it.
Get the microphone.
She was lying.
But I want to say thank you, and guys, if you want to check out the first episode she was ever on, it's November the 27th of 2024 when it was uploaded. So go check that out. As well as I believe it was the New Year's Eve of 2024. That was the second episode you guessed it on. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I'm proud and I'm grateful to have you on as an official member, as we talked about it earlier this year. You have been supporting this channel. You're literally the first subscriber. Our podcast when we were on Anchor when we started in 2020, and you were our first subscriber and one of our biggest supporters when we started here on YouTube in 2022, 2023, and now a full circle. Now you're with us. We're going to our second year.
Wow.
And it's crazy, and I'm happy. You brought an energy. You have brought just a completely different perspective. Plus, we needed a female on, so we fell our quota. But all jokes aside, like I'm really grateful that I got my sister here, and I do feel like I have my team. I have my two brothers, and I got my sister, and I want not to get into the topic yet, but that is something that I'm very very grateful for is you being on our channel. So with that being said, let's get into the topic. So birthday girl, this is your birthday month. So I want you to go first. I want you to list things that you are grateful for this year.
Wow. Like I said, I'm grateful for you guys, for the show, for the audience, for you guys that are listening. Um, I'm grateful for my family, my parents, my daughter, um, my job that's been putting up with me for a while now. um,
Say.
my supervisor that's also been putting up with me for a while. Um, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for the medical field, the doctors. I'm grateful um, for them because they service people in need, thus myself. Um, and I don't know where I would be without them and without, oh God, um, all the people that I mentioned, uh, my friends and family. And I'm grateful for myself, not to sound too cocky, because I feel like I'm coming into terms with who I am. And I'm just grateful for that because it's been a long road, and I just want to give back, to show how grateful I am for everything that I've been through. You guys.
Woo!
I'm proud of you. Finland?
How come you don't go?
Finland, I swear this is your sixth strike.
6 strike.
7?
You can't just add.
8? You want to try for 9? No, but seriously, what are you grateful for, dude?
Okay. Definitely for sure. I'm like definitely off the top of this year. I'm definitely thankful for my surgery that I had last month. I'm thankful that you know it what was going on. They were able to kind of catch that immediately. And to be honest, like it's been what like I think a month now, and I it's like I don't even kind of look like what I've been through like fully recovered. So I gotta say, I'm definitely thankful for like those doctors and all those who like helped me through that process because I never had a surgery before, and I'm not about to act like I wasn't like too scared. Um, so I'm definitely thankful for that they kind of made that really as simple as possible. I'm thankful for my mom. I'm thankful for her because not just for her coming through for me for that, but I can definitely say this year I got a new understanding about who she is as a person, as like our relationship is good, like make no mistake, but there's always sometimes been a little bit sometimes those disconnects, and I would just be upset where I'm like, how come she doesn't understand? How come she doesn't understand? And during that process of my surgery, you guys, I um I got to really have this one on one with her, and I got a level of clarity that I honestly didn't realize. Like, there's more dimensions to her than I realized,
Yeah.
and I'm really thankful for that. Like, I know we can still be at odds on stuff because that's just how family bonds work, but I'm just thankful that I see her in a much different way than I did the like prior. So I'm definitely thankful for that. Um,
Amen.
and I'm also thankful for the job that I have also. Like it's not perfect. People be people, but like flaws and all, it keeps me stable, and it keeps like the house stable, and I'm more than thankful for that. Similar to what you said, Kika, like I don't know how they were able to kind of endure me for as long as they have, but they clearly see something worthwhile to kind of keep me sticking around for. So like I am definitely thankful for that. Um I'm also thankful on the some going back to the subject of my family. I'm thankful for my brother because these past few years he's kind of been struggling, kind of getting his foot, and he, try a job, and then it'll just fall through, or it'll just be temporary. Like he's been kind of spiraling, and I was concerned about him because he's still my brother. You see, he's my older brother, and I still care about his well being. So now that he's kind of getting his footing, I'm definitely grateful for that. And I guess lastly, aside from just the typical, family, friends of all nationalities,
Mhm.
I'm also thankful for myself. Specifically, I'm thankful for myself confidence because over these years, I've begun to notice that my self confidence has grown, and it's been a mixture of both this channel,
Mhm.
um, the job, and just me having just interactions with different people where I am becoming more and more in love with myself. And
Nice.
that needs to be established first before I, venture out and try to, find someone who can love this and all that stuff. So I'm really thankful for that. Like as difficult as like I still come to terms with some of the stuff that I've been through and the stuff that I will be going through probably in the future. I'm the new model I've gave myself was that in this life I'm gonna have more than so many things to be sorry for and apologetic about, but being myself is not gonna be on that list. I am thankful for God making me this way. I'm glad it gets questioned. I'm glad that it doesn't always make sense. I'm glad that it's unique because I couldn't be anybody else. I couldn't see myself being anybody else other than this. So I am like thankful for that for sure.
Richie.
So for me, I got a list of things I'm grateful for. I first want to start my spiritual journey and my relationship with God. For anybody who has known me either my entire life or just a length of time, knows the struggles that I've had with my spirituality, my mental health, and in many different areas that it affected in. And to me, it's still something very new to me. I've spoken in many videos in the past year on this channel, my spiritual journey, and it hasn't been easy to turn myself over to God when for the entirety of my life, I was a skeptic, or I was I thought I was doing it on my own. And like I've stated in the past, I'm not trying to doctrinate or indoctrinate or preach to anybody or anything like that. I like to share what God has done for me. And if it can help somebody, I hope it does. Cool. That's just, I'm just grateful for how it's helped me transform my mindsets, my belief systems, my life completely. It's helped giving me hope, giving me new direction when it comes to my career, giving me direction when it comes to my love life, giving me direction when it comes to the way that I treat people, my confidence, finding peace and healing within myself from everything that happened to me in my past that I was holding on for so long that was done to me and I had no control, and I held on to resentment. And I was lost. I was lost in darkness for so long, and I was blessed to have a lot of people, and I was blessed with so many things. Um but I see things differently now, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for having another day with my mother and another day with my father. They've had health issues throughout this year with everything going on in this world. I'm grateful that not just them, but my entire family, from my immediate family to my extended family to my other families, that they're safe, and I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for being blessed with multiple families. That I have friends and other family members and people that are just somewhere in between that I can call my family members. They don't have to be blood related. I'm grateful for my sister, Miss Erika over here,
Mhm.
who maybe we're not siblings, But like I told you, out of everybody in my family, you're the only one that I've been able to connect to and turn to. And I'm grateful to have you in my life. I'm grateful that you're here on this channel. I'm grateful that we have strengthened our relationship throughout this year and a half. I'm grateful for my friendships with Ian and Jesus, for this partnership that we have, for the growth that we have seen on our channel, for everything that this channel will bring, this business opportunity and my career in motivational speaking. I'm grateful for our audience, the ones who have been there since day one, as well as the new ones that are coming in. I'm grateful for all of you guys. I'm grateful for all the support that I get from a lot of the listeners that I also am blessed to be friends with. That I get feedback and I get that support outside of this. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to realize many of my dreams. One of them, obviously, being a series that I'm writing with Ian. That I've been writing with, whether it was by myself or different people. Like it's been a couple decades now that I've been trying to like write and write and write and write and whether or not I go public with it doesn't really matter at this point. But just being able to do something that I can see this world that I created in some of the darkest years in my childhood, and now I'm able to see it on paper, hopefully one day, and see it hopefully come to life. Like I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful for my Lucy, who she brings joy to my heart. My dog, my service dog. I'm grateful for all the resources and sources that me and my family are blessed with here in this city and in this country. Being a person with a visual impairment, especially, I'm grateful for a lot of those services that have helped me, whether it's financially or just guiding me through a lot of things that I don't know about. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for a lot of the YouTube channels and influencers that I've come across this year and who have really helped me in my journey, whether it's spiritually, whether it's my work as a man, as an individual, my mental health, just a lot of things. I'm really grateful for a lot of them, and maybe they don't even know me. Actually, none of them know me, but I'm still grateful that God put a lot of those people in my path. So I'm grateful for the future. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for everything good and bad. You both know where I was a couple years ago and the situation that I was in, and I wasn't in a good place, and I could look back and look now and see how far I came, and I didn't do it on my own. God guided me through it, and I was blessed to have so many people that walked with me, and I didn't feel alone. People that believed in me, even though I fell back to old ways, old addictions, old habits, old mindsets, old belief systems. And I was blessed that nobody gave up on me. And as a changed person, as a transformed person, it's my mission now to do the same thing and help out. So to everybody, I know everybody's going through their own thing, has a different situation. Some people, these holidays aren't a happy thing for them. And I pray for you. I honestly do. I pray for everybody that's struggling with everything that's happening in this world, all this chaos happening. I pray for all the families who have lost family members, families who are struggling financially, families who have a lot of turmoil in their families, and those who are struggling with whether it's a medical uh, issue or medical health issue or mental disorder, or who feel spiritually lost. I'm praying for you guys that things get better. I know we're not at the end yet of this year, but hopefully we can end things on a better note, and we could start 2026 on a better note. So thank you guys. Thank you for all those listening. Thank you for all the new people coming in. And Jesus, I want to give you this opportunity. I want to say thank you because you've been my right hand man on this channel, and without you, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at these last few years on this channel. But I also want to give you the opportunity. So virtually, I want you to include your part.
there's a few things that I am very grateful for this year. The main thing, like outside of myself and outside of the things that I have been able to accomplish, life wise and just editing wise, uh, my family, obviously, and everyone on the channel, Richie, Ian, Kika. Um, Thank you guys for giving me the space to allow me to talk more and to give me a chance to overcome my shyness that I often struggle with as an adult. You know, it's really weird being an awkward adult. But yeah, hope all of the listeners are having a great holiday and all of you guys eat well and stay safe. Thanks.
So, with that being said, guys, to wrap up, thank you, Kika. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.
You guys are my family, and I want you guys to know that. You're my brother, Ian,
She.
and you're my sister, Kika, and I love you guys. Our audience, both the ones that we know and we don't know, we love you guys. We really do. And we welcome you guys to our channel. We're not perfect, we're not professionals, but we are inviting people from different backgrounds to come. If you feel lost, if you're looking for a community, we're hoping that we can build that here. So help us, please, by subscribing, sharing, liking, in our mission to grow. We love you guys. Stay blessed, stay prayed out and safe out there. And we'll see you guys next time. See you through my eyes.
God bless.